2 seconds left. It's going to come down.
We're making a third as he looks up. Making a finds the draw 3. Stunning here from
CJ, your intro skills are phenomenal.
Thank you. You know what we're doing today? Right now? Challenger League, baby. Wait.
Wait
What?
a second. Welcome back to North American Challenger League.
That's what we're doing? SCS?
SCS
And you mean to
Challenger
tell
League.
me, GDAPS?
I'm getting confused.
We have 2 Challenger League teams in SCS right now that are playing to get into SCS because they didn't get invited because they stink. Just kidding. It's just because they weren't playoff teams. Neither of these teams were playoff teams. Actually, both of them.
They're both of them in relegations.
This might be the only league they play in if they don't make it. Because they may get relegated. Who knows? I don't know. All I know, GDAPS. It's about to get lit.
I think actually is going to be insanely entertaining. This is going to be fun.
Because they're a little different from their CL versions rosters, right?
Yep.
Just
Okami in particular.
little.
Okami is 1/5.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yep, it's only lava.
That's a big 1/5.
Yeah. He is a massive, like 6'6" man. So
Like, I said it when we casted them the Okami Surf game last weekend. I said, I'm petrified to ever meet lava. We live in the same city, right? Both from a very proud Pacific Northwest city. I'm not going to meet lava ever because he's like, I'm not about to get embarrassed. I'm not about to get dunked on. J Slime's playing for Okami this week. Last week when I saw them, they started out really strong, got a 3-0 lead against Surf, faltered. They didn't have J Slime. He's here now, and of course, Silent Patience, we know. 4/5, not 1/5, 4/5. Bernie's Tacos, and then a Gucci Gang Snows, verified. Check mark.
1/5 check mark.
He is from the Wichita Wolves team that, well, you just saw lose to Squiggly or whoever the hell. Slickly?
In Scarping.
Yeah. So Snows is on a greener pastures, you thought, because no, they also, I believe, have an ugly loss. I think they lost to who did Fernie's lose to just now? Oh yeah, Windstorm. Fernie's coming off the loss to Windstorm. So both these teams are down atrocious right now in SCS close. I mean, they are getting baptized by T3 teams, barbecued, put on the Twitter timelines, scoreboard and all. So someone's gonna come out a winner here in this one, right? As we're going to guess where, Connor.
Not Oregon. Yay.
Thank God. Thank God. Who is this team with the crazy logo? I can't tell the logos apart yet.
Asylum Patience is Joker.
Oh, there you go.
In Spinny Cyclone, Shuriken is Slap Kami.
I like it. I like the rebrand to wash off the stench of their CL season. I think in the latter half, Bernie's went, 0-4?
Yep.
After starting like 2-0, and then Tommy just straight up didn't beat a whole lot of anybody. So, like I said, a lot of down bad, a lot of whatever. This is SCS, where even the CL teams can redeem themselves and they can change their futures. Because again, you can go from relegated CL team to the Pro-Am.
You can.
That is the path. That's up to you guys playing in this match, whether you want to take that path and achieve it, or if you just want to be stinky poo-poo. It depends. It all depends on your play right in here, right now, Connor. Are you hyped?
I actually am very, very excited. Very, 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 very excited. Especially because there's a certain man by the name of G-Nat.
G-Nat.
Your son.
Oh my God.
He's pretty good at Clubhouse sometimes.
You know, G-Nat. He played against Twist last game, right? My other son. I have multiple children. Okay, Twist dropped a 12 kill nuke on him. And G-Nat was 3-9. I saw the scoreboard. He went 3-9 against Windstorm just now. I'm gonna tell you right now, if G-Nat is 3-9 again, call it GG right now. Cut the stream. It's over. Okami wins. Okay. Flipper was top fragging for Fernie's Taco.
Yeah, and
Flipper's a great guy.
he shouldn't be top fragging. He's not on the team to frag.
He's on smoke. Right? Can't happen. He's a flank watch. Can't happen.
Nope.
All right. And like I said, Okami, we already talked about it last week. They went with a good 2-6. They had a bunch of people subbing in. This week hasn't been that much better.
And they're also just like, I don't even know if it's fair to compare them to the Okami roster because it just isn't. It isn't.
I was talking about last week. I wasn't talking about the CL team.
Yeah,
I said 2
I
and
know.
6. They went 2 and 6 in the quals.
I know they went 2-6.
And
in the
the
Quals.
new-
They hit the struggle bus.
Yeah,
He
this
says
is
they had subs.
this
They
is
had
a
subs.
struggle bus, C-Davs.
This
is-
a struggle horse-drawn carriage.
I mean, this is like struggle.
Garbage truck.
You know those trains that are like 200 cars long?
Yeah, passengers.
You sit there and you're like waiting for it to like run by for like a good
Those go by my apartment.
like a 5
very
minutes
annoying.
like 5 minutes
Yep.
of just train. Okami is on a struggle train. See that? One of those where you just kind of wait and you're like, damn, can this train go by already? I'm late for work. That's where we're at with Okami. Again, who's gonna come out though with some positivity out of this matchup? CL versus CL, let's see. First
At the
ban.
end of the day, they are all our CL babies.
Yeah.
Thatcher, Unclub. I wonder if Silent Patients are going to ban Map. Probably not, because they have GNAT.
that
who
logo.
plays Map.
That logo is
Yep.
wow. I
And
don't know
the
what to say. All right. Come on.
That's the Joker. It's not about banning the Maverick.
It's just like you
It's
got
about
the spinning
sending a
thing, and it's just a
message.
Joker. What are we banning next? Valkyrie.
Valkyrie, where is she?
Have these guys actually lost their minds officially? Honestly, we're about
I
to
don't
see.
know. Maybe. I like how it's the Elite Valk. Elite Valk is a very good skin.
It's the little things.
It's the little things. It's the little touches. Mhm.
Clubhouse.
Pretty default bans. Mira up, however. Could be fun. If the teams properly utilize those mirror windows.
Sick transition. Fernie's typically does, but they're starting attack. J Slime. You know what? You can be whatever you want to be, J Slime, actually. And Flipper's also getting you. Flipper's also getting just erotic.
Yep, he is.
So here we are. New Okami, new Fernies. Let's see who's gonna win.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Just kidding. It's a silent patience. There's no Fernie here. I'm sure they've disowned that name. It's cursed. I think that's what I heard. I saw someone in the team say it's cursed. So they're silent patients from here forth. If you don't know who they were previously, I'm not going to tell you anymore. They're silent patients. New story, new team, new name, new me. Except if you're Snows, you're literally still going to have your old team tag in there.
Yep. And Roy G. Biv is Rainbow. We will call him Rainbow.
Yeah.
That's the acronym of the colors of the rainbow.
10 seconds remaining.
That's pretty clever.
EXO Tour. Sure, he's EXO Tour Life 3. Banger of a song. But he's just EXO. EXO Truck. EXO Ford F-150. Surreal Artist 98. The man of many names. Most melee kills in CL Stage 2.
Yeah? I thought Gasher had one or two. I guess X.
Not in Stage 2. He got 2 in one game. And it wasn't like a down confirmed. He jumped out a window and knifed somebody on cams. Remember that on Consulate?
Loosely.
That was one of the best moments.
Loosely.
Loosely. But right now, starting off on Gym, a lot of teams feeling a lot more comfortable on this bomb site as opposed to the basement, which used to be so strong in CCTV. That is hot garbage. Horrible bomb site. People hate it. Yeah.
Now, I wouldn't go as far as to say hot garbage. Okay, that's a hot garbage spot from Lava. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, no ADS. That's the most hot garbage part about it.
Lava,
Where are
listen.
the ADSs?
Lava. You're way too big to just be standing in a spot and expecting people not to see you. Where he's just right there on the mirror, like Exo's gonna reestablish this position. Titans is gonna get a 2 for 1.
I just don't know where. I don't know where
2
the
for 1.
ADSs are.
What are you guys doing? Slack, Tommy.
I'm going to get violent.
2 kills for free, Titans. Let me tell you, Titans had a really struggle. Talk about a struggle bus. His CL season was not the greatest, but he's starting out here with 2 grenades onto people who don't know what ADSs are. Now this is just gonna be he's gonna take the map patrol, get slammed for it. But Rice, speaking of new pickups, Rice, new pickup for Slakami, the Jaeger who didn't put his ADSs in the position, and J Slime on the flank as well. Just, I don't know how in the world this round got flipped on its head, but it did. The Thermite Snow is gonna try to do something. We saw the Fragmites has been a theme in SCS thus far, but it won't be the case in this round. I cannot believe Slakami just run that round that convincingly. See,
I cannot either.
Cannot believe it.
I don't like it. I didn't enjoy that. Guess what? We're like,
all right, I'm gonna go there
that
too.
nade was so easy to do. I'm gonna get another one.
Exo said, I'm gonna go there too. J Slimmy Kitty. J Slime has really nice hair, you know?
Yeah, I have heard. I have seen. He's got the God flow.
I mean yeah. He's got some pro league hair, let's just say.
Got the luscious locks.
So, him, J Slime, and Rice. We don't talk a whole lot about Rice. Rice from Biblioteca. Rice is from
remember the old school Biblioteca.
Biblioteca and all these Slumdog teams.
That entire team was named after food.
Yeah, it was like rice and...
And shoe.
Wait, food is a shoe?
That is a Wimpy joke. Wimpy unironically, said that. It was great.
My food tastes like a fried boot.
Yep.
Like, you know that SpongeBob, yeah. Well, all I know is Rice has been... He hasn't really had a big break, really. Never really had a team that was, for real, to the rim. Yep. He's always just had... guys, let's just sign up for the quals and play type teams, you know? Not a team like Okami, who's actually a team So let's see how Rice continues to perform as he develops. I mean, that's a damn good start if you ask me. C-Dap.
Yeah, I mean, Mira. Pretty cool. Do you know what the best thing to do with a Mira is, though?
Put them on walls?
Yeah, put them on walls and put an ADS near them.
That would be pretty good. I mean, why is banned?
Yeah.
I'll give them...
Yep.
You know, sometimes you don't get the coverage that you want.
Bomb located by a
right? You have one of your web operators banned. You don't get the coverage that you want. So it's hard. I mean, we're cooking them up, but it's hard to cover everything that you want to cover. So, once again, I mean, this site's no different. Something's going to be naked, whether it's, box 2 or box 3, however you want to number them. Those are common nade spots that probably won't have ADSs. For example, Roy G. Biv has been downed and impacted because the attack doesn't have ADSs.
Slimmy.
He just gets blown up.
The vamp enthusiast himself. Popping off. Oh, Titans looks away at the wrong time. Could have gotten a free kill onto lava, but as things stands, losing your ace, it's not the worst thing in the world, especially because he got Mav. But I don't think they opened up the kitchen hatch. And unless Flipper's an absolute mad lad, yeah, I don't think they're gonna get that hatch open. Since it's electrified, you could have Snows put it on the floor next to it, but they broke it all open, so they would just shoot the charge.
Right, this stinks. GNAT is going to have to do a very obvious push through some barb. I think he impacted it. There's not going to be any audio, but it's going to be obvious. There's 45 seconds left. Not much else Silent Patience can do. Snows is literally standing in front of a Mira. Gets blown up for it. And now, I mean, yeah, this is another Mira that Nat has to run into. This round's over. Unless
Yeah.
whoever's on this mirror is blind and deaf, which it's Rice. That's not the case. Rice will get to kill Flipper with an exit frag or 2 or 3. No, 0. EXO. 2 alive. Locks around out for Okami. And honestly, it was lost the minute, yes, you said it, C-Dap. The minute they did not open the hatch. GG.
GG's.
Might as well just, there should be a fast forward button.
Yeah. Because it was just poor Flipper inside of dirt, and all his friends were dead. He got pushed to the edge, and EXO tore Life 3. Put him down.
So thus far, the silent patients. I mean, they're almost they're getting their knees smashed with the hammer before they even take off in the race. And see, Steven Cash, this is the gimme. This is the gimme site, C-Daps.
Mm-hmm.
This is the site that
I said as much that it is hot garbage.
I mean, it's hot garbage.
Hot garbage. Hot, stinky garbage.
Right?
Like, you can see the lines with how stinky the garbage is. Emanating from the source.
Stinky cheese emote. That's an emote in Twitch. Like, by the way, one of my favorite emotes. You know, the default smiley emotes are funny,
Yep.
but stinky cheese is pretty. But yes, stinky cheese. This site is some stinky cheese.
It is indeed.
Let's see how Slack Kami does with that. I mean, because there's things you can do with aged cheese. It may smell bad, but it'll taste really good. So let's see. Matt Bonger, a good start. We got electric claws in garage. Somewhat of an obstacle, except Mav, if Flipper has any idea of what he's doing, he's going to torch that. And look at Jay Slimmy Kitty. Roy G. Biv, a.k.a. Rainbow, on a donut right now. He is a target. Jay Slime. It's Jay Slime. Come on, Jay Slime. Use your audio. Audio cues. He hears the camera pop. He knows someone's over here. But will he walk the other way? Oh, yeah! Jay Slime! Easy kill on Rainbow.
Goodbye,
I mean,
Rainbow.
that's just... You can't teach that.
Can't teach that. Pure talent.
That's just
Game
playing
sense.
too much.
Superior.
Connor, when they say grind the game to be good at it,
Mm-hmm. That's that.
that you only do that type of peak if you play 7 trillion hours of ranked and you straight up kill people. You just learn stupid little tricks like that and get kills. That's all that is. You can't teach that. That's why you don't want non-grinders on your team. Connor. Love J Slime. He's been
Slime.
grinding for a while.
X13. J Slime.
I mean, I like that stuff. All right. He's still over there. I mean, he's in the toilet now. Just pooping. Where's J Slime?
That's the
Look at
question
him
that.
pooping.
Yep. That's what
In the
Titans is
bathroom.
trying to answer.
What is he doing?
Where the heck is this alibi?
What is he doing over here just in there? All right.
He's just vibing.
And
He
is there
doesn't-
any good news for for silent patients here? I mean, they're getting the wall open, right? I mean,
Yeah.
progress,
Flipper
right?
is trying his
He
best.
didn't even open it.
GNAT ain't even on the map anymore.
Connor, they didn't open that wall.
I know. They're trying to.
No drone Jerome.
Titans get smoked.
No drone Jerome. Just where was the drone there? All right. It's not looking like a gimme site, is it?
No. Nope. Seems very, very unfortunate. So, yep, down goes GNAT. Matt Bonger himself. The main man from Troll Team 6. Snows, check mark. Can't get you that kill. But in a 5v2, Flipper and Snows, they just have to wait. EXO hits a nice shot onto Snows. Flipper, even though he is a Maverick, he could have just finished the wall, but he decided not to. He's in a 1v5. And man, oh man. Does not look very good for silent patients.
I mean, that's an understatement. They didn't finish the wall, right? Flipper said, screw this, I'm done. I'm not doing this.
Yep.
Look at the grenade, just drops on the ground, lifeless, just like that round. What
Yep.
was that? All right.
That was a CCTV attack.
I mean, they made CCTV look like
I don't even know
Fort
what.
Knox.
Yeah. I was going to try to pick the best site in the game, and I'm like, I don't even know at this point, but...
They just didn't open the wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just said, nah, we good on that. J Slime literally to be fair, as much as I hyped at J Slime for that, it's just really unfortunate for Roy G. Biv, aka Rainbow. Like,
once again, you can't teach that.
you can't teach it. It's frustrating. You play against people who just are just greasy.
Mm-hmm.
Greasy like J Slime's hair. No chance you're winning that. You know, it just happens. Sometimes stuff happens. And right now, none of this stuff is happening in favor of the Silent Patients. Titans is just trying to sledge in. Like, trying to catch someone off guard. But there's just... Where's the droning?
He was droning. But then he just kind of didn't think that somebody could come in from con.
Was he droning or was his teammate? I mean,
He was
I missed that
droning
little
himself and then like waited
there you
30
go.
seconds and then pushed.
There you go.
Yep.
You have... I mean, Flipper's not opening the wall, so if you would think Flipper, he said, you know, forget opening the wall, that he would at least drone. It snows from the Wichita Wolves, and you'd think someone would drone Titans in. I guess not. So, I mean, honestly, I mean, that site, it's a gimme site. They had a 5v3 with 2 nade kills in the first round.
Yeah.
The rounds are there for them to take.
But they have 3 kills across 3 rounds, across 5 players. And 2 of them being those nades.
Rick. Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick running out of the window. This time, Flipper. Flipper is aware. Let's go, Flipper. I mean, Flipper's literally got 2 of the 4 kills total for the team.
50%.
ADS is here this time? No.
Nope.
Nope. There's an Renegade.
There's a Renegade. Crazy.
Think that's enough?
No.
I mean, they're not clearing it. And there's no, what's her face? What's the operator that Shadow clones? Why am I forgetting? Ayana?
Ayana?
No Ayana.
Hitting a Shadow clone jutsu.
Yeah, I mean, there's no Ayana for these gates, so it's going to be rather uneconomic.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Like throw a drone, but...
yeah, I mean, that's not economic, right?
Yeah. Snows has flashes.
Wow, he should have killed him.
Wow, I do not know how Mr. Rainbow is not in a coffin right now.
I think that would be more than a coffin. At that point, he'd just be ashes. He got C4'd.
Yep. Pink mist.
I don't know what happened to the Titans. Did he just die off the
Yep.
map?
They opened the breach and lava shot him as it opened. At least Flipper gets a trade onto Rice. It's a currently slight man advantage into the favor of the attackers. But we've seen it fall apart before, and Lava's going to answer back. He gets his second frag onto Rainbow, finishing off what the Nitro Cell could not do. The speedy peaks from the Spaniard still inside of logistics. That's called it logic.
Yeah, it keeps it short. And this is the GNAT activated that we want to see. He gets a 3K almost, shooting the alibi clone. Not the player. Matt Bonger, we've seen him actually, you know, I don't know if you saw the game. Meat Crow. He did this before against Surf.
Mm-hmm.
He can do it here. He had a lot more bullets to his name, though. The Roni is not the weapon for this. He's already tagged down to 1 HP as well. Gucci Gang. Tags him up, but doesn't finish him. Should be able to play here on the bomb. I don't know. Snow swings right in. There's actually not a way to play on that bomb. That's not a safe spot from where Bonger is. I don't know. Let's see. Are they going to actually get the bomb down? There's the planter. Coverage is not actually looking at... I don't believe that.
I'm in awe.
Nat's just not aware. It's a 1 versus 1. He's going to plant on 7 seconds, which is just not enough time to plant. Matt Barnes just going to walk up. There's a Z-ping. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
I cannot believe it.
I said Matt Bonger did it last week. He did it again this week.
Not GG go next.
It's GG. Call
GG
it.
go next.
Surrender.
GG
Hit
go
escape.
next.
Someone click surrender. It's
Do we
over.
even have to play the relegation game?
Yes. Unfortunately, these 2 teams were from different groups.
Yeah, I know. No, but I'm saying, like, can we just auto-relegate Asylum?
I mean, if I'm the
looking
person
rough.
planting there, I am on full Maldini fettuccine.
Oh,
you
yeah.
understand?
Chicken
I
tikka
am like-
Maldini. Straight sauce.
Listen, and I love, there's not a person in the stream right now that wants Nat to succeed more. But what the hell? Nat is just not looking. And who died for? Who was the first person
Attackers need to
that
locate
just
and
didn't?
defuse bombs.
Snows had to have told him, like, hey guys, he's in the hallway, right?
Mm-hmm.
This happened before in CL too. Remember when they lost that round, planning on that bet? That little tart bet thing is cursed for them,
Yep.
actually.
At
It's
this
just
point,
cursed.
I just think Asylum patients should not be trying to plant the bomb.
I mean, there's, and you know, Snow, like, Snow, here's the thing. I was thinking maybe Snows would try to play on the bomb. Like, I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure if you walk in from the door and try to play on the bomb like that, like, he can tap your shoulder or something. Right? I'm pretty sure. Or he could just hop in the bathroom and shoot you, right? Like, and be safe. So,
Attackers are moving.
I'm thinking maybe Snows is pushing for the kill or something. I don't know. It's not even really on Snows. Like, he's trying to make it happen, right? I just cannot believe.
And last time we saw this attack,
Oh.
it was flawless for the defense.
Well, to be fair, that one, I mean, Roy G. Biv not had a lot of luck. G-Nat's gonna
By
just,
XO.
he's had enough. You can tell that's a play you make when you couldn't cover your teammate last time, so you just fly in and you, I'm sick of this. That's the type of momentum they need. Wallbanging coming through in a Rice, who's had himself a hell of a couple rounds too, but not sure. Bernie's, apologize profusely. Silent patience. Droning has been atrocious. And it's still atrocious. I don't think they saw him. I don't think they saw him, C-Daps. I don't think they freaking saw him.
I don't think they did either. They're just going down.
I mean, Jay Slime is just
Goodbye,
shaking like a
G-Nat.
Jamaican, but he still gets the kill.
Does he have the shotgun? Why does he have the bearing out? Okay.
I mean, it's a pretty very solid. I mean, now they're
Yeah,
gonna just
but
run at
like-
him. Snows just walks right by, like,
Hey guys, there's
All right.
one in blue.
there, let's go, Snows. First
That's
kill
his
again.
first kill. Yup. We're on the same wavelength.
You're
On the same wavelength. Rice doing quite well for himself. He's 5-2.
white.
Everybody
Bomber's
but
6-0.
EXO on the side of Okami being positive. Are they just gonna hot drop? They're probably, yeah, this is gonna be a blue centric push. I don't think they were able to get the hatch open once again.
Bomb located by attackers.
Rice just takes out two
Just runs back.
Smelmas and hits the most devious lick drive-by I've ever seen.
Another Smelma going off on that mirror. This time they're going to get it. And this is, if there was ever a winnable round, last round, fine. That was tough. Matt Bonger was in a winnable situation.
Whoever gets the next kill wins this round.
But this truly is, this is an Asylum Patience round, right? This is
Maybe.
an AP round, right? Got
Maybe.
pressure from Oil Pit as well. Titan should have the advantage in long angle with the zoom. I mean, right? Flipper's looking like he wants to go main stairs any second now. So that's also Moto actually wins. Loses that what
Oh, they
trade? Like you said, next kill wins the round, but
Yeah,
that
it's a
technically doesn't
trade. Up.
Count.
It's Roy G Biv.
Roy G. Biff.
Roy G Biv, Mr.
Roy G.
Rainbow.
Biff.
Matt Bonger clutches back to back.
No.
Oh my! Did he down him?
Yeah. If Roy G. Biv wasn't here,
Uh,
that would have happened again.
That was one of the most disgusting flicks I have ever seen in my life.
It was a flick body shot, to be fair.
Okay, but
But it was a flick. You're right. Aim labs.
that was a full 180. This game, just like look at, oh my gosh. That was a ridiculous flick.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
I mean, Matt Bonger's on one. I just
He is.
caught the replay of the
Mr. Dot Jip.
1v3. I mean, Matt Bonger,
Yep.
his first death. And, I mean, honestly, first round. We're talking all
It was
about
three
whatever.
people swinging him in unison. He takes down two. Like, how? I always say, like, you know, you can't shoot in two directions at once. But, like, there was one frame of tick rate between Matt Bonger shooting in front of him to behind him. That was ridiculous.
I mean, despite Matt Bonger Silent Patience, or AKA AP, are now in a position where they've gotten around. It was closer than they would have liked, but they got the round. This isn't completely spiraling out of control. And that's a good thing. I've said before, I think Clubhouse is attack sided.
Yeah, I think it's at least a 3-3 map.
Minimum 3-3. 3-3 should be the bare minimum, right? That
Yeah.
you can expect.
I think 3-3 is average.
The bare minimum. If you have a team that is scrumptious with their attack, gets the server wall open correctly, like AP failed to do last time. I mean, they just literally didn't get it open last time.
Yeah, I don't know like how they. I feel like that's like the first thing they teach you in Siege School is how to open up, how to mav open CC wall.
I mean, yeah, you play T hunts and you just you run around as Mav and you torch a wall. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that should not be difficult. It looks like this time though, the extra
Hey,
player.
he
I mean,
got
keep
it.
in mind,
Let's go, Flipper.
they lost Rainbow early on. Maybe Rainbow was the one that was supposed to be there to help hold. I don't know. He's across the map here, and so it looks like maybe not. I don't know. That's water under the bridge. We're here now, and assuming they're actually able to push the Okami defenders back with drones and subsequent push off the drone.
But J Slime's on the flank, CJ.
Baseline from the toilet. Once again.
He's coming up. Wonder if Snows had a good cam. I think they saw J Slime and he goes, nope. Went ahead and got right on out of dodge. Rice taking a lot of damage because he peeked out into Rainbow's AK-12.
What?
But then Rainbow peeked into Exo Tor Life's 416C. And he died. Now, with a minute 20, starting to look bad for Asylum patients once again.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Rainbow got slammed so badly, we got sent into the flora of the map, like outside the map.
Yep.
And then another, I mean, just aggressive peek upon Nat. Before the sights, I mean, before the attack's able to materialize, people are just kind of dying inside of AP. So, I mean, everything's open that you want open. It's just no one's alive to actually hold these positions. You see, no one's really on plat. And you could literally, I mean, who's Cade? Matt Barr can put his butt cheeks in front of the server wall, and nobody can really do anything about it. Not enough people. Only 2 attackers left. Snows is in. It gets the call. Rice gets folded like some church clothes, but it's just Titans.
Yep.
In the doorway, he gets slammed by J Slime. And, well, it's a 5-1-1/2 for Okami. I mean, the name change has, I guess, changed everything about it.
Technically undefeated in CL if they win this as Okami.
Yep. I mean, what a bastardization of a name. We had
Yeah.
Okami with the symbol and all that, and
Yeah, like
NC
full
Twitch
branding made by Candor, a wonderful project. And then now you just have, then they put Slat on it, straight vamping Goon Squad.
Name change or not. This improvement is real. 5-1. And honestly, even the round that they lost could have very well been an argument that it could have been in their favor. And that was the round that, I mean, Silent Patience quite literally did not drone J Slime in blue. That was that same round. Ended up losing, but we're not, I guess, capitalizing on that misdrone. But like, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you said it though yourself, Connor. Anyone can do that on defense, you say.
But can you do it on attack? That's the big question.
Posterize that anyone can do it on defense.
Give somebody a Roni and they will get frags. Have you played unranked?
Plenty.
Yep. Anybody can do it on a Roni. See a dude go 0-3, finish like 11-4 because he has the Roni.
Like that's gonna have to be Titans. Because quite literally, C-Daps.
CJ.
Titans got 2 kills with 2 nades because they didn't have an ADS. Speaking of ADSs, Jaeger's just under the rush of Nat. Okami just rushing blue and dirt at the same time. But G-Nat was there to shut that down, at least for the time being. Everyone has to rotate back to site, and site control, meanwhile, has been established by the attack. He's just wall-banging J Slime, and he downs. I think that was Roy Snows.
Yep.
Main stage, Roy G. Biv dying elsewhere. Just Titans. Speaking of Titans, his only 2 kills were 2 nades to start the game. That's it. 0-6 since then. He's going to have to get 3 to even have a chance at this becoming a respectable game at this point. Because we're staring down the barrel, Connor, of a 6-1 Slack Kami. This is the worst place I could ever see to pick someone up. They're literally stuck in the corner, but they have no idea. I don't even think... J-Slime literally just randomly spammed it down to him.
Yep.
That's the level of luck we're looking at here.
Nope. He timed it in his head. He's played so much Siege. He knows when the fall-offs are going to happen. You know? The comebacks to sight.
Oh!
Okay,
Recoil
Snows.
control! But is that enough? I mean, he's literally 1 HP against an LMG. It's J-Slime. Oh, it's not J-Slime.
I told you the
it is
M762
J-Slime.
was back. Look
I'm
at that.
drunk.
It's not even moving.
I'm like, it's not J-Slime. That's J-Slime.
Yep.
It's not the L.
Yep. It's the AR. I forget who I saw on Twitter. I saw 3 or 4 people yesterday saying that Zof AR is back. I saw quite a few. R4C and Zof AR are apparently usable again.
At this point, anything's usable against Asylum patients because they look like some wet tissue paper.
Yep. It'd be like
I mean, with the exception, Nat was under the hatch, got 2. Everyone else caught with their pants down. And, well, we saw the result. They're going down there again, except this time this is obviously a much more of an anchoring lineup. At this point, when your basement roam gets just obliterated like that, it's not a good sign.
yeah.
Because the rest of the map, I mean, if they ever have to play bar, God forbid, in this comeback, because they will, they either have to play bar or something like a gym. Your own game is just not effective. Doesn't bode well for the rest of the sites.
ineffective.
Quite. I would say not a non-factor. This is not what I expected. I did not expect
2 completely different strats, though. We went from an SSG roam to a seemingly bunker-esque style. You know, a good old-fashioned turtle coming through.
5 seconds remaining.
I like the inclusion of the Echo. I think it actually could help Asylum patients a good bit. They need
What's the
something
other
to
one
swing
there?
it. They need something to swing into their favor. And Intel might just be that.
We'll have to see just how this one develops. Because the level of confidence we're seeing out of a Schlackhammer. Look at this. Okay, Snows is just shooting his inner demons. Fortunately, he got droned out there. But I was going to say, it's like Schlackhammer's clearly extraordinarily confident. And, you know, when you're riding confidence like that, and you're afforded so much map control at the same time, I mean, Connor, I don't have to be a psychiatrist professor to tell you that typically that leads to a lot of map control early on.
Yep.
A lot of time to execute, and those are 2 really bad combinations. The Echo Drone synergy, though. Titans should win this, surely. Yes, Lava goes for the Echo Drone. A Raffi moment. When there's an enemy right.
If you know, you know.
Right? Yeah. When the enemy right next to him, he's going to shoot the instead.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's going to lose his life for it. And yeah, well, that's the momentous play you were talking about. I mean, this is the switch up they needed from this. I mean, that's like a half bunker, half aggressive. Yeah, it worked.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like it. But you were saying you don't have to be a psychiatrist to diagnose that. But if you were a psychiatrist, you'd see a lot of Asylum patients. So we currently have not seen that many rounds for Slack Kami to be on match point. But as things stand, man advantage, they have that. But the kitchen hatch will soon be gotten by the Slack Kami attackers. Matt Bonger, he's just chilling on the Yana. Nades away an electric claw, the other one allocated over towards the church wall. So no tricking will be on the side of the Asylum patient defense, unless they're going for impact trick, which could happen. But instead, first Nitro comes through. No dice, no hit, B5 miss. If you were playing Battleship. And more rotations coming through as the execute is inevitably looming over the head of the defender. Still shields, still in lots of angles, and some of these yokai drones. And one less attacker to worry about as Snows is going to get things opened up. More bullets coming through the top side of that vertical pressure. It's not going to connect onto EXO, who's finally going to get that hatch open. But is it too little too late?
Might just be Snows has been a difference maker in this round. He can continue to be so. His electric claws on that church wall can deny, and he pushed from there. It's going to force a kitchen drop, and it's going to force a flawless round from Asylum Patience. Is this what starts the comeback? Because it's going to have to be one hell of one. It's still 4 rounds to go. For even a chance at winning the game. For even a chance. Just to get to overtime, we need 4 rounds. And again, it's the tertiary sites that'll bite you here. Everyone can win basement. That's winnable. When you start to have to play that stinky cheese, that is cash. We're going to have problems. And we've seen it once again. Okami really good at dotting I's and crossing those T's. Will it be the same type of thing on this site? Well, remains to be seen. Snows. It's kind of playing everything. Mutate.
Now he's on the Frost.
Frost on cash.
Interesting. Typically, you would expect to see that on this other second floor counterpart, the sister bomb site of Gym Bedroom. But no, Asylum Patients are just so innovative. They're going to rock the Frost on the cash. I wonder if Titans is going to go for the saucy bulletproof play. You can like disable the thermite charges through the wall for a little bit. But there's no bandit. That's just something nerdy that I saw Drew Spark do.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that might be the biggest overreaction I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's not like the charge gets zapped like Maestro tased.
Yeah, it just sits there for a little bit.
Do you know if you can just pick it up
I think so, probably.
and try again? Like,
probably.
we're talking like 5 seconds of inconvenience.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, new deployable shield. Come on now. Maybe it has yet to be explored to its fullest extent. We see a lot of rotations on the logistic. Well, just one. Why am I exaggerating? One rotation in full view of this soft con single wall, by the way. I guess. I'm not sure what in the world is happening on the master side of things for Asylum Patience, if I'm being real with you. I don't know if that was intended or what, but yeah, there is a rotation in logistics that is in full view of con single. But otherwise, there's not much of a setup anywhere else. Nothing really too creative.
Wow.
GNAT looking for the Mav, who's just missing. Okay, that was... He did that in CL, and it worked.
Yep.
It didn't work here. Snows with the opener.
Lava back-to-back rounds.
What are you doing, Lava? Okay, Buck also dead. I mean, that wall's not getting opened without some utility tax, and
Sophia.
also losing Matt Bonger as well.
Yeah. Maybe we're just going to see a very defender-sided clubhouse. Maybe neither of these teams know how to attack. Very well could be. Could be something. As Titans is going to get another kill onto EXO. Rice finally answers back onto Rainbow. But he's only 1 HP and a dream in a 2v4 situation. J-Slime, he's doing pretty well for himself. But there's not really any control for the attackers that's tangible and actually kind of pertinent towards their take. Sure, they can get con in just a couple seconds, but that can become a death box pretty easily. You have the breach open, but what are you going to do? Your diffuser's on the other side. There's Aruni gates in the way. There's going to be toxic babe canisters thrown that direction as soon as that Aruni gate gets burned. That's what Flipper's job is going to be doing. And a single puff of that horrible, horrible gas will immediately kill Rice.
Where did it all go wrong? Honestly, did not catch the shield and lounge either. I guess that's a little something special.
Nah, Ty got it in prep phase.
I was
Ty is the GOAT observer.
wasn't looking. Not gonna lie, I was more focused on the random hole in the wall. That didn't make a whole lot of sense, but the shield does make sense. Even though I don't think it really got to that point. Round was pretty much a wrap from the jump. And Titans going for the CGG. Will promptly worsen his CGG by taking that fight. Though he has indeed turned up after I roasted him. Went from 2-0 to 2-6. Well, now he's 6-8. Waking up a little bit, and that's obviously integral to this comeback that Silent Patience is trying to work through. Big slimy kitty.
Bang.
Shotgun to the head. Very graphic. But that's the round. And again, the comeback is more and more real by the second. I mean, considering it's the offsites. And this is the big round here. If they can take this one, The rotation station, the rotation, site rotation? The site rotation will recommence.
It will.
Which means I almost said a bad word, but stuff will get real.
It will.
They can go basement again and make it 6-5 after. So
if this, man, that would be
biblical, right?
because there's nothing that should make this clubhouse defender sided besides just a lack of ability towards attacking. In my opinion, there's been nothing saucy, been no crazy strats. I just think the attack just is struggling. They're not droning properly. They're not playing trades well. Their attacks
what
are
did
super
Lava-
segmented.
How did Lava die, for example? What did he even die to?
First time he was just sprinting down main stairs like 30 seconds into the round on cams, like being called out. And then I don't know what he did last round, but it was also probably not good.
He was just like, if you're Buck on that, I don't know if he just bucked a wall and just died and just got a facial. I don't know. But it's just like,
5 seconds left.
it's the untraded, no context deaths that'll kill you. As long as there's context behind your death, it's fine. When it's no context and it's like, you just ask yourself, wondering, how did he die? That's what kills you. That's what undoes you. And look at this setup. We're looking at a double shield. I think there's emphasis on cash stairs. I can't tell, Connor. I think.
Maybe.
Just a little bit.
Just a wee bit.
There's no 1-my, so this is a lot harder to keep alive than you would think. The Runegate's going to help a little bit, alleviate a little bit, but
Imagine if you
it's
could put
really-
the Rooney Gate on a drone hole.
this is why they don't make competitive people. Yeah. What a horrible suggestion. Like, even if you're joking. Like, that's an embarrassment.
Well, because they're
That
going
you
to
even
burn
suggested
through that
that.
drone hole.
No, shut up.
That's how they're going to burn.
Shut up. They're not doing that. Is that a suitcase gun from Titans?
It is.
You have a suitcase gun, I believe, no, that's in logistics. No mirrors, nothing of that sort. Just a lot of shields to hold down cash to prevent a crouch walk up the stairs and to prevent a frontal assault. Really well-rounded defense. Honestly, I'm not sure what Okami has in mind to deal with it because they're not really dealing with cash, per se, obviously. There's a lot of utility over there. And they're not really balls to the wall on the jacuzzi wall either, to be completely real with you. So, I'm not... Did they put a Claymore down? J-Slime surely Claymore. Claymore is missing from his loadout.
Bomb located by attack.
Claymore is missing from the inventory. But I'm not sure where he put it. So that's something worth watching. Reggie Biv is going to lose his life first. Titans again has that sniper rifle. Just kidding. It's just an SMG with a zoom scope. We love that in Rainbow Six Siege. But he's going to be important in holding down that window hop in and providing assistance to this mute playing close. Snows doesn't need help. Call an ambulance, but not for me. A kill on Matt Bonger, who's gone cold really since a lot of those clutches early on attack in particular. So this is winnable. Very winnable for Asylum Patience. And again, keep in mind, this tertiary site, they win it. Connor, they win this. They get basement again. The comeback can be real.
It can be. It definitely can. And a lot of the positions for Asylum Patience is actually pretty strong, just like that position that Snows is holding. He's going to take out Lava, and he's going to get another one onto Exo. It's a triple kill for the mute. Just running around, taking control of the site, playing these windows close. And Nat, he retakes CCTV, and he's going to kill Rice. This round went from pretty decent to Okami. All of a sudden, nope. Just J-Slime. The entry is the last alive 2 rounds in a row.
15 seconds left.
Fishhook? Question mark?
I'd argue this round was ever actually in Okami's favor. They never actually really did anything. To be completely real with
They got the first kill towards Logi.
Yeah, someone stuck their head out.
Yeah.
With the exception of that, give me the map control that they got. J-Slime, arguably one of the best players from them throughout this whole game, is sitting on a rappel, menacingly, staring at nothing in particular for 3 minutes on entry, right? There was never really a logistics emphasis. There's no emphasis there, no floor nading, nothing. Nothing really happened there. Obviously, nothing happened in cash. Just a whole lot of window licking.
Yep.
Your Honor. A lot of window licking.
Stalling on the windows.
There's just window licking, and there's no actual gameplay. And yeah, I mean, you said Shook. Maybe. Because now they can go basement. There's basement. You see it? Guys, they're going basement.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
This is a very winnable site. If it's 6-5, the buttholes are clinched. Officially. For Okami. The vibes have officially left the build. If this game goes to 6-5.
Yeah, it's scary because Snow's activated. Matt Bonger overrated. Lava,
Snows did activate.
outdated.
I mean, Snow, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, Snow's have been playing really well on the.
Snows was a traffic cone on attack.
5 seconds remaining.
And here on defense, he has said, all right, guys,
Attackers
enough.
moving out to locate a bomb and defuse.
We freaking suck. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You put on the gauntlet. That's fine. I'll do it myself.
And he's doing it on, I mean, look at him now. Look at him squatted on the door. Running out his kick. Snows!
He's denying drones.
Drone destroyed, I guess. He
Yep.
says.
Hey, 8 drones, 8 drones, 8 drones.
What is this strategy? Titans is lurking around by himself
Top red.
with absolutely no reinforcement or anything. Hoping, you know what? I see this. Roy G. Biv is shooting drones, and he's shooting drones for
Yeah, they
Titans.
have
I don't think
no
they have any.
idea Titans is top
Yeah,
red.
they have no clue.
No clue.
There's an Echo drone running around too. This game is completely fallen off the hinges for Okami. Whether they deal with this roam or not, I'm telling you right now, we'll decide who wins this game.
They do not know what is going on. They're gonna have a crouch walker and swamp. The Titan's gonna swing. Yep, they aren't gonna drone top red. Yep, missed drone. Yep, J Slime is gonna die in 3, 2, 1. Oh, he gets by. Unlucky timing. Or lucky.
And now that,
if you're
oh
J
man, the
Slime.
opportunity. Man, that opportunity just sailed. Now Titans is a freebie because look at Lava. 6'7". Boom, boom, boom. Lava's running around the corner. Titans gonna run right into him.
Yeah.
There's a double flank up blue, and I bet you J Slime has no idea this Roy G. Biv is crouch walking. Nope. Free kill for Roy G. Biv and J Slime. And the blue stair. I mean, that's someone else can run up now, for all they know. Titan's still alive in rafters. He's getting collapsed upon though. This equalizes things, and they don't actually capitalize on losing that flank watch in blue. I would have figured someone else would have went up.
Yeah, I would have figured Rainbow's gonna just prone behind right inside the body where the body dropped.
Wow. They
I
actually
would
kind of
not
let
have
him off.
redroned that because they
Let
have
him off
5
the hook.
drones. And Snows is just gonna get a cheeky kill through the floor onto the thermite. Means no hatch.
Wow.
5 damage on a nitro.
And he just gets away with that too, on 1 HP. So now, checkmate. Okami, what are you gonna do? Catch
They're gonna
Nash
have to
once
flood.
again.
They're gonna have to flood with man disadvantage, and that's not going to be fun. And it's going to be 6-5.
Once again, that hatch not opened, forcing a very. What in the world is Roy G. Biv?
Wow.
I don't even know what he's doing.
Wow, Rainbow.
Rice doesn't know. And if you don't know, how are they gonna know? Easy kill. Someone swung in through Moto, but he just dropped down lava. Once again, you can't miss him. A 1v4 for Matt Bonger. He's clutched out crazier situations, but this is probably too crazy, even for his standards.
15
Yep.
seconds remaining.
I mean,
I think
Flipper and okay, never mind. Flipper is not lit.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Nat.
3.
All right. Yeah. Nat. There's something about a smoke getting folded like that. It's always so funny.
Yeah. It's like, bruh, why are you peeking?
Smoke is just like a little goofy looking out. He's stupid looking mask on it, and then he's just got the canister in his hand. Just gets slammed. But speaking of getting slammed, Okami's getting slammed right now. This was 6-1.
Yeah, this is not fun. At least they secure overtime. But guess what? Asylum patient stays on the defense.
Stinky cheese.
Stinky cheese.
This site.
Hey CJ, do you
And they do
remember
it.
when you said that club is attacker sided?
Attackers need to locate and defuse
I still
as
think it
many
is. I
bombs
think
as
both
they
these
can.
teams are Mickey Mouse clubhousing it on attack right now. I mean, Titans didn't get droned. Like, there's clearly some disconnects, right? Both teams picked up new people, right? They're not as They're not as well dressed as we would have wanted, right?
Yeah.
Or as they would have wanted. We're seeing the same shield strategy, by the way, in lounge. I mean, if you want to call it a strategy, it's just a shield in lounge.
Yeah.
You know?
Helps the rotation.
It's nothing crazy. This isn't world-shattering stuff that the defense is presenting. I mean, the Echo drone on the roam, yes, that's pretty cool. Honestly, that's about the most earth-shattering thing we've seen in what? That's accounted for like 1 or 2 kills.
Locate and defuse a bomb.
I guess to say, I mean, it's been on the important operators. Like, it's, I guess. I don't know. To be honest with you, I can't put it down to one thing. You'd have to rewatch it VOD by VOD. Titans is standing there flirting with death. Or is J-Slime flirting with death? He gets tagged to 89 HP. Just kidding. That's more like 86. But again, I mean, the X's and O's are there for the attack. It's just the bodies are not. I mean, the Rice just didn't map that correctly either. Let's see. It's gonna get there. So I don't know. I mean, like the question, CDAPs, can they Can they breach everything without quite literally losing a body? Is that possible?
I don't know. I used to think getting walls open on Clubhouse was a given, but I feel like we're back in year 3, where, you know, that's a win condition.
I mean, so far so good, right? We got the plat wall open. Now we need to rotate to construction.
Which
and
4
ensure
people coming.
Not die to the door, right? Someone get in Logi where there's pre-made holes again. I swear those are pre-made. Or either that or the buck is like bucking it so hard that it's bucking 2 walls. But like, right? So yeah, you see lava's in there. Hold that, right? You push in, you breach the wall, right? Then we might actually see it around going in favor of the attack here, and then that's literally what's happening, right? No one's gonna deny this. There's no wall.
Yeah, as soon as the wall gets open, I mean, it's GG's
no wall
on the
denial.
round, unless you get a misdrone or crazy snows sitting in this corner next to the breach pops off.
Which is very possible, by the way.
Very,
I mean,
very, very possible. That's why I said it.
Look at the cross angles here.
I said it because it is very, very possible. First smoke expended over towards the doorway, meaning that, yeah, we're gonna invite you to come in towards the breach, GNAT. He's on that nice cross angle. He has a shield to make it. So if he crouches down, can't really get a shot on his head. It's really going to be up to J-Slime to get aggressive and try to break the stalemate that we see so far. But they have no idea Rainbow is here. Yeah, never mind, they do. Exo going to get that frag, tilting the man advantage into the favor of the attackers. For seemingly the first time in forever, a Runegate reset flash is coming through. Plant gonna be attempted. Snows is gonna take out Matt Bonger. He's actually gonna go for 2. Flipper's gonna get one onto Rice, but the refrag coming out of Exo once again will only be answered with J-Slime taking out Titans. Now Exo, he's down on the ground. He's DB&O. It's a 1v2 situation for J-Slime, and they have no idea he's close right. He peeked left. That round, they got a little bit hectic, and Snows in that corner, not being known, went massive, got 2 kills, and won the round for Asylum Patience.
I'm pretty sure he hopped out the window.
No, he ran across the breach and was like just spraying as he went.
Okay, if he just swung the breach and you mean to tell me there were 3 people there and...
Yep, he killed 2 of them.
You mean to tell me 3 people there and none of them were actually looking at anything?
I told you that was a very real possibility.
I don't believe you.
Then he did it.
I need a replay. There's just no way that he did that.
How would we have jumped out the window with...
I don't know, maybe J-Slime was asleep, sucking his thumb. I don't know.
Just
because there's just no way to me that he said, you know what? I'm gonna hop out here. And it worked. Or I'm just swinging it like, who does that?
He does. Built different.
Well, let me tell you. I thought the oath, listen. Schlackami, Okami, whatever. Last week, I didn't think they'd be able to suppress being a Rio and then just crumpling it up and throwing it in the garbage. See that? I didn't think that it was possible to surpass that, but they did. They were up 6-1
5 seconds to insertion.
and then just turned off their controllers. Their G-Pros died.
Yep. No, they threw their G Pros against the wall and are trying to use like the circuit board instead of the shell with it. Like, I don't know.
I mean, their keyboards just the keys came off.
Yeah, they
I
took,
don't know what
they took
happened.
the keycaps off. They're just pressing the switches.
I don't know what happened. I'm gonna be honest. This is one of those you just. I don't know what to say, but it's 6-6, and like it or not, Okami, you're gonna have to attack where you've actually just not been able to do a
Bomb
thing.
located
Yep.
by attackers.
And Asylum patients have all the momentum in the world, all
Connor!
the confidence in the world.
One time they won. One attack they won. Was it when they rushed?
It was the first attack.
They rushed.
It's the first attack.
Around.
They've lost 5 rounds in a row currently.
Unfeasible. Well, here we
I
are.
literally saw people type GGs in chat.
I said GG.
Yeah.
I was saying GG at 4-0.
I was too.
I mean, I ain't gonna
But
lie to
once
you.
again, Okami, they find ways to impress us. Not in the right way, though.
I mean, they look like a bunch of lost puppies in the cold, shivering rain on attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why that's the case, but they can do it. This is a kitchen dirt, looks like. I mean,
And they're getting vert pressure. I mean, everything looks fine right here. They just have to deal with Nat and dirt with a shield and smokes, which means they're going to have to speed up their attack just a bit and make sure that Rainbow doesn't get to hit a nasty flank. Hopefully they actually have flank cams. That'd be cool. Missed impact trick. That's actually massive. Because they really wouldn't have been able to do a whole lot, especially now that Titans is dead. The vert pressure coming through from lava. And J-Slime's also going to take out Rainbow. Could we see the first successful attack in so long? Maybe not, as Snows is starting to come alive.
you see the difference that Snows is making for this team. He is single-handedly keeping them a lot of these rounds. A part of this comeback, I say Snows and Flipper gets it down on the map. Bonger, who again, it's gone cold on attack. That looks like that trend's going to continue. Nat's still holding on to dirt, which honestly is more important than anything. It doesn't matter how this kitchen hatch drop goes. As long as Nat can swing out of dirt and do what he likes, and Moto is also still in control. I say that Nat, okay, I cursed Nat. He died to J-Slime and dirt. That's huge. That allows the attack to set up that cross angle, and there it is. Snows can't hold everything. It's just Flipper. He finds lava. 1 versus 2. J-Slime on no health, quite frankly. I'm not sure how. Did he withstand or something? I don't know. Rice gets that bomb down, though.
Oh.
Flipper's going to have the opportunity to go above, but look at the double rotation. Oh, that's his opportunity, and I think he missed it. Rice is going to take that hatch, and at that point, there's almost certainly a flank cam. He's not going to be able to win a situation against someone above this hatch, surely. J-Slime's on 1 HP. That's the one thing he's got going for him. If J-Slime misplays this, there's an opportunity. Just fire your weapon, Rice. You see him. Okay.
Oh, wow.
There it is. Okami, their second attack of this. I don't know how long we've been here. 13, 14 rounds. They get their second attack. And once again on match point. Can they close it this time? Let's be real. I admit it, Connor. This map is defender-sided. There it is.
Makes me sad. We're getting a pause after a win.
I mean, because I think they're pausing to say, like, straight up, these guys don't know how to attack either.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I am just... I'm thinking in my mind, when you call a timeout on defense, that means you're going to whip up something crazy, like on the fly. But they don't need to, because all their defenses worked. And if we see bar, I'm actually going to leave.
You're not. They already picked the site.
Okay.
Once you have the...
No, my parsec was not working. I've been using the vmix.
Wait, I'm going to spoil it for you guys. They're not going bar. You can't see this. They're not going bar. They're not going gym. They're going to go to Stinky Cheese, also known as Cash. And I'm going to be honest, Cash has looked like a D-Day bunker at this point. For both of these teams, I don't think anyone is actually...
I don't know why teams, like...
I mean, slap
They
my butt
should
cheeks
just
and call me
try.
Sally. Has
There's
anyone won
something
Cash?
that neither of these teams have tried.
What's that?
Garage split?
Yeah, but that would require, like, effort and capital,
Mm-hmm.
which neither team's brought either. I mean, Wamai is banned, so that is most definitely something straight up not being taken advantage of. I mean, with the exception of the first round of the game, Titans got a double nade. Everybody else said, yeah.
Locate and defuse bombs.
There's been no real abuse of the fact that Jaeger is the only projectile eater. It doesn't look like this round's going to be any different. No 6-pit comes out. This is what we're going to get unless they just go for raw nades, and that can work too, to be fair. I mean, you can literally just nade Raptors. That's the old school way of doing it. People would just ban Capital because he was so strong.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. Island Pages, what do you have cooking in this Asylum? I hope it's not green peas, like those frozen peas again. Those aren't good.
5 seconds left before insertion.
They're like reheating some old meatloaf or something. I don't know.
Must locate and defuse a bomb.
I mean, I would like to continue talking about, not Jay Slime. The other guy. Matt Bonger.
Matt Bonger, he got slowed down, but I guess Cade gives people superpowers on this map. Both him and Snows were going kind of crazy with the AUG.
I mean,
It's a
he's
very
back
good
on
weapon.
defense.
Very good weapon.
Back on defense where he was nasty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, on attack, he just has like a 40 overall rating.
Mm-hmm.
But on defense, Jay Slime, why do I keep confusing Bong and Jay Slime? Bonger has like a 99 rating on defense. It's where it's attack where he just, he's just kind of there. But EXO's going to look to take advantage of his youth. Pretty sure EXO is like 19, playing like it on the Jaeger. He's not relegated to like smoke duties yet.
Not yet. He's not like Karn.
I swear EXO is on smoke glass. Maybe on trip.
Maybe.
But he's
I think
Jaeger
so.
now. He's already back to side, it looks like. This is the quickest. I'm going to tell you right now, this is the quickest either team has gotten into con. I mean, I guess they're really banking on this. You see the little alibi shield setup they have on top red?
Yeah.
Bomb located by attacker.
Really relying on that. I mean, again, there's no Wamai or anything, so that could be taken care of pretty easily, depending on
Kind
how
of
that
spicy.
goes. Is he just standing in the middle of the server? Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Okay, Matt.
Someone was gonna blow up there.
Yep.
Turned out to be Matt Bonger.
Now the hero of the defense is gone. It's going to be up to Jay Slime to carry his team over the finish line. As Flipper's just going crazy.
I cannot believe Flipper expected that. EXO's doing his best to bring it back, though. 2 versus 4. There's a lot of time to kill, though, for the defenders. EXO is in full view of the server breach again because you lost that play. That's a critical gunfight he won, actually. And who is this in garage? GNAT? GNAT doesn't lose
wow.
those. I mean, that didn't even look legitimate. GNAT just smokes EXO. And it's just lava. We saw Matt Bonger clutch up. It'll have to be lava this time. And they know exactly where he is. Oh, he's just slammed Nat into another dimension.
You
but
really
we
did.
are going to 7-7. All the way.
We're going the distance. Can Okami get back-to-back attacks? Why is it that every time we see a super defender-sided matchup, it's like, oh, double 5-1s, then every single OT round is an attacking win?
Everyone says, all right, we got to stop trolling. And then CGV Cash once more. Once more. Running it back one more time. They're not going to play the mirror. They just six that. Also not playing Dermite. Sixing that. Oh, Pack-a-Punch. No, it's a Pack-a-Punch mirror. They're actually going to keep the mirror
Oh,
on Cash.
do you get a third mirror window when you 6-pick onto the mirror?
I wish it was like that.
That would actually be really cool. You could like double down on it all. Get more
You just have
util.
like, but you have to play them again like the next round or something.
With no utility.
Something like that. I'm
Maybe
sure
a
that would
fun
be.
game mode. I can't like Valorant has the one game mode is like replication where like it's unlimited gadgets and like everybody's the same operator. So you have just a ton of util everywhere. Just imagine like bringing Ying, but then the other team brings only Jaeger. So it's like 15 ADSs versus 15 Candelas.
Sounds atrocious. Sounds like a good reason to never mention that V game again. Look at this. Mirror on the server wall. Talk about the craziness. Snows, if there was ever a person that could just go nookie dookie on a position, like it's Snow. Will he pop it and kill? Or will he just use it to wall deny? I mean, this literally worked for Fernie's Tacos before. They're gonna smack the Mira, drone him out. They know there's something fishy. Snows is lucky to get it with his life. Nearly gets his ACL sawed off from the drone.
Open his Achilles. Come on, man. Got no biology.
I mean, I don't think that's biology. Is it? Whatever.
Anatomy. Yeah. My bad. Wasn't specific enough.
You know what's really specific is Lava dying first and Buff.
Rainbow jump out.
Time. Like it.
Yeah, jumped out pool window.
Bomb located by attackers.
This is a scary proposition for
Garage.
Okami, because this is a cooked up strat.
I mean, we do see the adjustment. Garage. The garage push. Looks like Rice and Matt Bonger are going to coordinate an assault on the Nat.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Titans, you have to keep in mind, was last spotted in Lounge. He could punch a wall and cause all kinds of havoc as well if needed, if Nat needs the help. So Titans is crucial. It's actually going to Oil Pit, interestingly enough, looks like. So he's going to be in Oil Pit. Honestly, that's not the position that needs help from. There's going to be grenades flying his way any minute, but more importantly, there's honestly just no burn. It just doesn't exist. Losing lava and likely the flashes means that this is just going to have to be bullets, or they're going to have to clear this with their nades. Titans could go huge here. He misses the critical shots. He doesn't actually kill the sledge. How? How does Titans miss that? It allows Matt Bonger to establish control of Raptors. Now Titans just gets killed on retreat, gets shot in the butt. It's a 4 versus 3, and now what was a garage take, to be completely honest with you, should have never worked, is now working. Snows is on no HP, and he's the only one that can deny anything here. That's the only... Flipper's probably going to run out of smokes as we get near the dying moments of the round, which means there's no way to deny this plant unless it's a Snows T4. He could just fly out the window and go huge. That's an opportunity as well.
I feel like that's his play.
They're just crouch-walking. No, they're not planning there. They're planning on the breach. There's no way Snows is going to know this. He may get someone Raptors, but he's not going to stop this plant. Rice is going to get down. No! No, he got the plant down. It's a 2 versus 2, Jay Slime. On the rappel, he's going to go to the rappel and Exos and Rafters. Both of them pretty tagged up, but Snows is tagged up more. 1 versus 2. Roy GB. Roy GB. Rainbow. Can you make it happen? Can you hit the hero shots here? There's no way to long arm this. Exo is still in Rafters as well. Long angle, he's missing some shots, but Exo actually got down there. Exo actually lost that gunfight. But thanks.
Exo, how did you lose
Oh
that,
my
man?
God.
Exo lost that gunfight.
One way or another, somehow, Kami, they pull the round out. That was, whoever said plant on the breach is a genius. You
Who's the
understand?
IGL?
A genius.
I was thinking, I'm like, oh, we saw Snows' play is massive to go for this denial for default. But no. Plant was on breach.
That was genius.
I like it. What a game.
Melon-brained, whoever called that, because that's the thing is, I don't know if they called it the mirror was in construction, because if let's say Snows was on top red and he threw that C4, I mean, that's GG, game over. He may have gotten a double kill. Instead, I don't know if they calculated it to that extent, but that's how it worked out. That's how slim the margin was. And by God, they're both relegation material in CL, but they are pure entertainment in SCS.
Hey, they were entertainment in SCS or in CL too.
Yeah.
They were our personal entertainment. They were our content cannons.
But they're much improved, I will say. Both teams. Snows is like,
Yeah. Okami
that's
could
like-
actually get entries. That was their
that's
biggest
like an
issue.
A+ roster move right there for Snows. And then of course, I mean, Matt Bonger, we just witnessed the clutches. You know, Raffy wasn't hitting those. Jay Slime had some pretty rat moments, some donut moments as well, but overall both teams well improved. I'm really happy to see that.
Very long game that should not have been as long as it was. Almost thrown by Kami. But you know, is what it is.
And I think this might have been one of the last games. I don't know if there's any co-stream or other like personal streams that we can watch, but we can refresh the bracket real quick and see if everything is reported. Like 2 games, or yeah, there's only 1 game. Arrival 7 versus Virgin Gaming. So I don't think any of those were being streamed.
Virgin Gaming.
Oh, that other game just finished. A CJ. There's still, you have 2 more rounds of Siege to play. What do these players need to do?
What do they need to do? Oh, they need to performance enhancers, baby. Drugs. Just kidding. Mike and Ike. It's not a drug. Mike and Ike is just candy. You know, it's like pop it like. I mean, you can pop it with your ADHD medication. Some people do that. What's it called? Adderall. You pop an Addy with some Mike and Ike, then you'll really be taking your candy game and your Siege game to the next level, or you'll just be shaking uncontrollably and missing every shot. I don't know. But Mike and Ike, it's delicious, it's fruity, it's chewy, and it's amazing. Like I said, it'll keep you playing at your best. It'll power you up. Again, that's Mike and Ike. And again, maybe combine that with some Addy. Maybe combine that with some coffee. I don't know. But that's the type of thing you're going to need, Connor. Get through a long evening like this. We are 5 hours
60% done. 5 hours in.
5 hours in. How on average every game is precisely 1 hour. I think we got about 2 to 3 hours left of this, Connor.
Yeah.
So it's time to
We
pop some
definitely
Mike
do.
and Ike's.
We do.
Let's get it.
All right, we're going to throw it over to a quick break. Stay tuned, everybody. Still got more.